Hi, how you doing? It's Hunter from the SSSR talking at you.
How's it going?
Good, how are you doing?
Good. Thank you so much for being on the show. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
So, I like to tell stories on this show. Um, Especially those that, the performers that I've meet, because some performers I meet before the interview, some I meet afterwards, but I met y'all
Right.
like prior. So, I got some friends, you may know them, Jeremiah and Derek of the band known as Simple Vivi, and
Yeah.
y'all perform alongside with them at a Irish pub, Larnax, I think that's what you call it. And true story, I was talking to this lovely lady. Had a brief conversation. And we got to know each other and talked about music here and there. And then about 2 hours later, that same female performed on a band called SSSR. I'm like, oh my goodness, I didn't know you was in a band. Like, wow. So, yeah, that
Well, it was great to play in Lexington, and it was great to meet you that night. It was such a fun night, honestly.
that was a fun night. I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed y'all set, and it was quite incredible. So I was very, very pleased that night. And
Yeah.
so
Well, thank you.
so anyone that is friends with Derek and Jeremiah are friends. So y'all cool. So with that being said, how did the SSSR got together? How did it all came about?
So, funny story, it was kind of just something that I'd been wanting to do for a while, and then all of a sudden I had a friend that was moving down to Clarksville, Tennessee from Cleveland, Ohio, because I'm from Dayton, Ohio. And so they were having a house show for Halloween, and Halloween being my favorite holiday, I was ready to jump on that show. So I hit them up, and we hopped on. Didn't even have a band name at the time, and it was just me and a drummer, and we went and we played, and it was a really fun night, honestly.
Pretty dope. So, I'm pretty sure that y'all been asked about the name of the duo, the group per se. SS. Like, how did y'all, start calling yourselves that? Was it a funny story behind it? Was it something in particular? Like, what made y'all? Cause I guess when I first heard of SSSR, I'm thinking Navy SEAL, something like that on a boat or whatever. But what made y'all call yourself the SSSR?
What a great question. So basically, we didn't have the band name, but my friend at the time, Lindsay, up in Ohio, we were really close friends, and she was coming down to play with me that night. She opened up for us, and we had this phrase because we love to skate. We're really bad at it. So instead of skating fast, we skate slowly, smoke rollies. The just kind of came about because it's kind of a cover-up because in case we don't want to tell people that side of it, like parents or like people that you know that you maybe shouldn't know, we tell them it's a spaceship. So like either way.
That is very entertaining. I'm not that good of a skater myself. I haven't really skate since I was a teenager. I got on the skate thing, skate part or whatever. Soon as the wheels was rolling, I fell off my butt, and I said, never again. Nobody was teaching me or anything, family, nothing. Like, and it's just it's peer
Yeah.
pressure. It's peer pressure. Like, come on, it'll be fun. Because it's family, I gave it a go. As soon as I got
Mhm.
on, I fell. Like I guess I don't know. I'm too big or whatever, or too tall. I don't know what it is, but me and skates do not go together. It just don't.
See, that's why you gotta skate slowly.
So yeah, I probably should have. I probably should have thought of that, or maybe my certain family members should have just given me some tips or something. I don't know. But I felt kind of discouraged that night, and I said never again. Never again.
I definitely can relate to that. I tried many, many of times. It never worked out. So I gave up on skating and started playing music instead.
Made a real good choice for what I've heard in Law Nags. So that was incredible. So y'all have released a record recently, and
Indeed.
and I heard this record, and I enjoyed it. Talk about this record that y'all worked on. You know, anything in particular, the meaning behind the name of the EP. What was it like?
It was a really fun time recording it, actually. Fun fact, we actually recorded in the house that I live in right now. I didn't live here at the time, but the guy that recorded all of our music, his name's Jake. He lives down in Mississippi now, but he did a really great job on our record. And so we recorded it here. We put it out in May. You should definitely check it out to anybody that's listening. It's on all streaming platforms. It's called I Can't Run From Myself. And the name just kind of just came about in a way. I was thinking about all the songs on the record, and it just seemed really fitting because no matter what you're going through or what's happening in your life, you can't run from your issues, and you just kind of have to face them head on. So that's kind of what this record is for me.
That's very incredible. Well said. You know, everybody's facing some issues, and thinking that running away from them is just gonna make it go away. You have to fight those issues head on, and you can't just face them alone. You know, it's okay to ask for help. It doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you small. It means that, you know, you are willing to get help. So that's an inspiring name. And you know, just to hear the music, you know, I've heard it today. I played Rivergate Mall before you called in. I like, that's probably my favorite song of the whole record. I enjoyed it
Awesome.
from start to finish, but Rivergate Mall, that's definitely my favorite. So props to you and Blake for putting this record out, and I'm very sure it's gonna be entertaining for people. It is SS/SR, or you can just type SSSR. I recommend you type SSSR. Don't type triple SR because you're not gonna find them like that. But just type SSSR, and I Can't Run For Myself, name of the EP, and it is out on all digital music platforms. So how would you who do you consider like musical influences, those that inspire you or inspire the group per se into doing music?
Absolutely. The Dresden Dolls are by far probably my favorite band of all time, and I've always looked up to Amanda Palmer as a songwriter. If you've never heard them before, definitely check them out. Highly recommend. It's kind of like an emo cabaret vibe, and that was kind of my toe dip into the water of the beginnings of like alternative music and just like this whole entire different way of looking at music. And then I started listening to bands like Retirement Party and Maxfield and Mom Jeans and Tiger's Jaw, and all of those bands I'd say are probably our biggest inspirations as a band.
I definitely enjoy the vibe of this record. You know, y'all considering y'all currently reside in Nashville. Obviously, when you think of Nashville, you think of country music. But what I have learned for the last couple of years interviewing local artists out of Nashville is that it's more than just country music. It's a variety of artists, different genres, bringing something different to the local music scene. And I really enjoyed that. And then when I found out y'all from Nashville, I'm like, that's pretty cool. You know, y'all totally different and y'all really are unique. I'm used to seeing like 3, 4, 5 members of a band, but it's just two of y'all, and
Yeah.
y'all sound like 3, 4, 5 people, and you know y'all do just about anything. So it sounds pretty cool, and you know I enjoy what y'all bring to the Nashville local music scene. Y'all sound incredible. This EP is incredible, and I enjoy seeing y'all in Lexington. And I don't know if it was you or Blake, but one of y'all told me that y'all had a show coming back in Lexington at some point. Is that confirmed yet, or y'all still in the works with that?
Well, so funny enough, thank you for all that you said. We love the Nashville scene here and like getting to be a part of it. The past 10 months of getting to explore the Nashville DIY scene has been so incredible, and we've met so many great people. And so actually next weekend, we're leaving to go on a weekender with our friends in volleyball who are a fellow Nashville band. And we're hitting up Clarksville, Tennessee at Possum Stock, and then we're going to Muncie, Indiana, and playing Dayton, Ohio. We were going to play a Lexington date. It didn't come together, but we're hoping to come back very, very soon because we had such a blast when we came last time.
That's cool. I'll definitely keep an eye on that for sure. But y'all definitely are in for a busy Labor Day weekend. So,
Yes.
if you are in the areas that she mentioned, and y'all know with this being Labor Day weekend, so most of y'all gonna be off for work on Monday. So you have absolutely no excuse to
Come
not
party.
check out SSSR. I promise they are a talented duo. And most important, they are just good people. Who knows? You might just talk to a random female for 10, 15 minutes, and then 2 to 3 hours later, you find out they were part of a band. That's what happened to me. It could happen to you. You never know. So check out Blake, check out Hunter, Triple SR, and support this band. Not just in Nashville, but just anywhere. So they're gonna be all over the tri-state in the coming weeks. And why don't you go ahead, promote your band's social media feeds, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Where can people learn more from y'all as far as new music and upcoming shows?
Yes, so we are working on some new music right now and next month, so be sure to follow us to stay up to date on all that and all the shows coming up. We have a Facebook and an Instagram, and both of those handles are SSSR Band TN, and that's where you can find us.
So go check them out. Go stream the EP. While they all gonna be on the road, they're gonna have some merchandise, and
Yes.
they travel, and buying their stuff can help them get that gas money, or who knows, they might just get right back in the studio right after all these shows are done and work on some new music for you people. So don't just listen to them. If you are able, go buy the merch and help them out. Hard-working
Yes,
people.
always appreciated.
So it is so good to chat with you. Thank you so much for being on. Continued success. Tell Blake I said what up. I know he's listening right now. I just noticed my Facebook notification that he shared the links. So thank you, Blake, if you're listening somewhere.
Yes, he's over in Muncie, Indiana. Wish he could be here today. But yeah, thank you so much for having us on the show. We really appreciate it.
Much love. Safe travels to your upcoming shows, and I'll see y'all in the next Lexington show for sure. Thanks again for your time.
Thank you so much.